Lil Baby was allegedly ambushed and injured by affiliates of Lil Durk shortly after his release from jail, sparking chaos across the hip-hop world as fans, artists, and even law enforcement scrambled to figure out whether this was a calculated act of revenge or a tragic case of miscommunication gone way too far, with Lil Durk claiming he had no prior knowledge and absolutely no intention of escalating any beef that could land him back in legal trouble. This is the moment nobody saw coming. Just when the culture was celebrating Lil Baby's long-awaited release from jail, tragedy struck. The Atlanta rapper, who has remained a central force in the modern trap scene, barely had time to taste freedom before an alleged ambush left him bruised, battered, and hospitalized for what sources say were serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The culprits? According to early reports, the attack was carried out by individuals allegedly connected to Lil Durk's OTF camp. The streets are buzzing. Social media is lit up. And everyone's asking the same question. Why would Durk do this to Baby? But before we go any further, let's rewind. Durk and Baby have long had what many fans believed was a solid bond. From collaborations like Voice of the Heroes to joint performances and interviews praising one another, their brotherhood seemed unshakable. But behind closed doors, insiders say things started to fracture months before Lil Baby's arrest. There were whispers, rumors that Baby had distanced himself from OTF, that he was making moves without checking in, that some inside Durk's circle felt like Baby was switching up, favoring business over brotherhood. A few even suggested that Baby had begun working with people Durk didn't trust, but no one expected things to get violent. When Lil Baby got locked up, Durk publicly supported him, or at least appeared to. He shared a few cryptic tweets, posted an old photo of the two with a caption that read, "Stand tall, you know how we come." But that's all it was. No visits, no major advocacy, just silence. Then Baby came home. That's when everything fell apart. Sources say that just days after his release, Lil Baby was leaving a private event when a group of masked men approached his vehicle in an Atlanta back alley. Shots weren't fired, but fists were. Witnesses describe a coordinated attack, with Baby trying to defend himself before getting overwhelmed. One witness claims the attackers shouted, "That's for disrespecting the voice." A clear reference to Durk's nickname in the game. Baby was rushed to the hospital. Injuries included a broken nose, cuts across his forehead, and multiple bruises to his ribs. As news spread, fingers pointed fast, and all eyes turned to Durk. But here's where it gets tricky. Lil Durk immediately took to social media with a now-deleted post. "I don't know nothing about that. On my name, I ain't tell nobody to touch nobody. Y'all playing games with my freedom." He followed up with another post. "I'm fighting for peace, not trying to catch a new case. If anybody did that on OTF time, they did that alone. And now the internet is divided. Some fans believe him. They argue Durk is smarter than that. He's been ducking cases, staying low-key, and focusing on family and music. Why would he risk it all just to get back at someone he once called a brother?" But others ain't buying it. They say Durk might not have ordered the hit, but he definitely inspired it. They point to his history, the energy in his lyrics, the cold silence during Baby's incarceration. They say even if Durk didn't make the call, he lit the fuse. Even more telling, several of Durk's known affiliates have gone radio silent. One member of his crew, usually loud on Instagram, deleted his account entirely the day after the attack. Another posted a cryptic story. Sometimes loyalty got an expiration date. Fans are now digging into those posts, looking for signs, clues, connections. Meanwhile, Lil Baby's team has gone dark. No official statements. No Instagram lives. No clapbacks. Just silence. Some speculate that Baby's legal team advised him to keep things low as he recovers and evaluates next steps. Because let's be honest, this could easily become a federal issue if gang affiliations and retaliatory violence are involved. Still, some of Baby's close associates have been dropping breadcrumbs. One posted a blurry photo of Lil Baby in a hospital bed with the caption, "He good." But trust me, the streets ain't done talking. Others are more aggressive, with one rumored 4PF member tweeting, "You hit the wrong one. Now it's war." And that's the terrifying part. If this attack really did come from Durk's side, even if Durk didn't authorize it, The retaliation could be devastating. Baby has power. He has money. He has loyal soldiers. If he decides to respond, it could spiral out of control. So where does that leave us now? The streets are tense. Atlanta is on edge. And the hip-hop industry is holding its breath, hoping this doesn't become the next headline in a tragic cycle of revenge, retaliation, and regret. But let's talk deeper. This situation isn't just about Lil Baby and Lil Durk. It's about the dangerous gray area that exists between alleged affiliation and direct responsibility.